Hi, I'm Joshua Poole, Museum Curator here at the Scottish Rite House of the Temple in Washington, D.C. Today it is my pleasure to be able to speak to you about the Scottish Rite flag that went to the moon in 1969. Knowing that Buzz Aldrin would be taking part in the Apollo 11 mission, the Supreme Council thought it would be nice if he could take something Masonic with him to infinity and beyond, because he was going where no man, or Mason for that matter, had ever gone before. See what I did there? The Supreme Council felt that a flag that represented the Supreme Council and Freemasonry in general would do the job. So the flag was hand-sewn by Inga Baum, who was the librarian of the Supreme Council in 1969. The flag itself is white silk. It is edged by a band of gold and embroidered with the words, the Supreme Council, 33rd degree, Southern Jurisdiction, USA, the Southern Jurisdiction motto, Deus me umque jus, the double-headed eagle, the crown of the 33rd degree, the insignia of the Grand Commander, and the insignia of a Master Mason. After the Apollo 11 mission on September 16, 1969, Buzz Aldrin visited the House of the Temple in Washington, D.C. and presented the flag to Grand Commander Luther Smith. Since then, the flag has remained in the custody of the House of the Temple's Archives and Museum Department. In an article about the Buzz Aldrin flag, the December 1969 issue of the New Age magazine, the historical significance of the Apollo 11 mission and its meaning for Masonry were discussed. So, does the landing on the moon have anything to do with Masonry? I think this article put it nicely by ending with this quote: "When man reaches new worlds, Masonry will be there." This flag's presence during the historic lunar expedition symbolizes Masonry's universal appeal. Masonry has been at the forefront of progress and human enlightenment since its beginnings, and will continue to be. This flag serves as a reminder of this. So, Masonry will always be there and will continue to boldly go where no man has gone before.
As you heard for yourself, the museum guide admits the moon landing was important to the Masons. The moon landing is actually one of the cards a part of the game, and it depicts some interesting imagery. Like I spoke about in the video I made on the card game, the card shows the moon landing as a staged event. The card clearly depicts the moon landing being hoaxed, showing the moon landing being filmed in a movie studio, similar to what many people already believe. The card in the Illuminati New World Order card game was supposed to be moves to bring in the New World Order, and staging the moon landing strangely seems to be one of those moves. Now, when we consider the Masons were 100% behind the moon landing, and also the fact that they put it in a game that went on to predict several future events, it just seems to prove to me that this was all staged. Buzz Aldrin himself, the Mason that was sent to the moon, claims out of his own mouth that we never went to the moon.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. We didn't. Because we didn't.
As you heard for yourself, Buzz Aldrin openly tells an 8-year-old girl, "We never traveled to the moon." It honestly appears the Masons had an alternative agenda with claiming to have gone to the moon, and it had nothing to do with the space race. It's obvious things were hidden in regards to the moon landing. Whether we truly went to the moon, to me, will remain a mystery. But one thing's for sure, those who run our world were behind it for their own sinister reason.
Nathan!
No pass. Just a little farther.
Spotted a hostile. 050 degrees. 130 meters. Marking a hostile.
Russians are defeated.
Hey,
the entire site is
he
now
almost
secure.
blew me out.